Well, our other top story tonight, a 13-year-old boy is dead. You're looking at his photo after being shot by sheriff's deputies in Santa Rosa. They say they spotted Andy Lopez Tuesday afternoon with a gun that looked like a high-powered rifle. They say when they asked him to lower it, he raised it in their direction, and that's when the deputies fired. It turns out that gun was a replica. We have live team coverage. KRON 4's Charles Clifford has reaction from Andy's classmates, and we begin with KRON 4's Alicia Reed. Alicia, what do we know tonight?
Well, Catherine, the Santa Rosa Police Department says that those sheriff's deputies involved in yesterday's deadly shooting feared for their lives. They were about 20 feet away from the teenager, but unfortunately, they did not realize that gun was a replica.
He was in fear of his life, the life of his partner, and the community members in the area, and that's why he responded in the way that he did.
The deputies were riding in their patrol car when they spotted this rifle in the teen's hand. It looks very similar to an AK-47. Authorities say the men put their sirens on and told him to drop the weapon, which he didn't.
He was holding the weapon in his left hand. He began to turn toward his right in the direction of the deputy, and in so doing, he moved the gun toward the direction of the deputy, and the deputy's mindset was that he was fearful that he was going to be shot.
Several rounds were fired. The teen got hit at least once. Now, authorities say an assault weapon like this AK-47 can penetrate body armor, the metal exteriors of a police car, and also the walls of homes in the area. Here's a comparison of an actual assault weapon and the replica Andy Lopez Cruz had on him. Replica firearms normally have an orange tip. The gun Cruz had on him didn't. Neither did the replica handgun police found on his body after the shooting.
It's a tragic event. There is no doubt that something like this happened. Everybody loses in this situation.
The Santa Rosa Police Department is leading the investigation in this case. An autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow. Live in Santa Rosa, Alicia Reed, KRON 4 News.
And new tonight at 8, friends and classmates are stunned by this tragedy. KRON 4's Charles Clifford continues our team coverage. He's live in Santa Rosa, where a memorial for Andy Lopez is growing. Charles?
Well, right now I'm standing along Moreland Avenue. 13-year-old Andy Lopez was killed right behind me here, and as we head into the evening hours, there's a pretty good size vigil growing right now, and this is after a long day of people coming here to pay their respects. Tuesday afternoon, the parents of 13-year-old Andy Lopez wept at the sight of their son's death here along Moreland Avenue. His mother was visibly shaken. As school let out for the day, dozens of Andy's friends and family visited this spot, still in shock from what has happened. These girls remember a kind and flirtatious young teenager.
It just broke me down, and I couldn't believe it that he was gone.
Andy was a very sweet, loving, and kind person. He was very flirty with everybody. I don't even know how to explain it. I just can't believe he's not here with us today.
There's only families here.
Jacqueline Ortega lives about a block away. She heard the shots that killed Andy, and she's devastated that this has happened in her community.
It's going to be Halloween, and you see these children here. What can you say? Nothing. Except I'm so sorry for your loss.
All right, back live now. Everyone I spoke to today said that Andy was very well liked. Also, there's a lot of anger in this community towards the sheriff's department for this shooting incident. In Santa Rosa, Charles Clifford, KRON 4 News.
Yeah, Chuck alluded to it. A lot of people outraged tonight that that 13-year-old was shot and killed by the deputy, but it's the similarity between a replica assault rifle and a real AK-47 that had police on edge. And we asked our Twitter followers to look at this picture and see if you could tell which one was real. Here's what some people had to say. We'll start with Defense79, who said, "The one on the left, the one on the right has no front sight." Next comment coming from WhitDog85, who says on the right. P. Cruz next chiming in, who says the similarity itself can cause confusion and the toy gun replicas should be banned by the government. Finally, we have Mike 60007. He says left, easy, but not to a cop. But then cops will see a cell phone or even an ice cream sundae and say it was a gun. Obviously some sarcasm there, but a serious situation. And for the record, the real assault rifle, the one on the left. Catherine?